What's going on, everybody? It's your coach, friend, and mentor, Scotty Hobbs. I'm following this thing called the 2B mindset, and I'm like falling in love with it. This is what my plate looks like in the morning for my snacks. I got some cucumbers and some carrots, and I also am drinking a ton of water. This morning I wrote a post on Facebook. I think it's still uploading, or on Facebook. It's up there. Instagram is still uploading, but I wanted to talk about it and really express my feelings so you can really feel what I want to teach you guys here. I'm very passionate about this subject. You know, I've built an incredible business of health and fitness coaching online, and now on top of that, vacation rental homes as a way to invest. And I have a very happy and growing family relationship, and I want to talk to you guys about why. I want to talk to you guys about why we are there and why we're continuing to grow in that aspect, and why many people are not. And I have complete ability to be able to share this with you because my job entails me talking with 5-6 people a day on the phone, and I hear the same stories over and over and over, and they're holding people back from accomplishing their goals, from being happy, and from going in the direction that they want with their lives. And so I want to be able to help you guys. Now, I'm a father of 5. I coach and mentor people all across the US, Canada, the UK. And one thing that holds people back every single time is self-criticism, negative self-talk. I see it as a father as well, so it's something I get to coach my kids on every single day. Whether they're learning the back handspring, or they're learning a certain kick in Taekwondo, or they're doing a topic or subject in school or a project, I've heard the phrase like, "I'll never be good enough," or one of my kids is very self-critical. She's absolutely amazing. And then she falls down trying to do a cartwheel, and she's not even in gymnastics. She's like, I'm never gonna be good enough. So I have to coach people even from a young age, like my children, but it also translates even to our adulthood. And it's kind of crazy that, like, I'm 36, but it's kind of crazy that you, 30 to 50 years old, are still talking to yourself in a negative aspect and criticizing yourself, and it's holding you back from your goals, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys a couple examples. First is health and fitness. Let's say you've lost some weight, maybe 20 pounds, 30 pounds, and you have that last 5 pounds to lose. If you are criticizing yourself over those 5 pounds, you're never going to lose them, and you're going to be miserable, and you're going to have negative emotions and feelings. If you're always focused on that last 5 pounds, every time you walk in front of the mirror, you're going to be like, man, look at it. You look at your waistline, like, what the heck is wrong with me? And when you do that, when you notice what's wrong with you, you tend to validate. Your mind will validate and find reasons why you are not where you want to be. So you need to focus on, instead of focusing on those last 5 pounds you need to lose, you need to focus on, in that aspect, how great of shape you are overall. You're in overall pretty good shape. If all you have to lose is 5 pounds, you're in incredible shape and incredible health. So on the other aspect, if you have lost, let's say I have a good buddy that's lost 120 pounds, he's got another 100 to lose perhaps. If he's only focused on that last 100 pounds and that's it, and not on the gratitude for the 120 pounds that he has lost, that is negative self-talk. He's going to be so focused on what he hasn't accomplished that he's going to miss the opportunities he's going to find validation for why he's not lost the last 100 pounds versus the fact that he has lost the 100 pounds he has lost. So this is going to be, here's an example that everybody can relate to. So we all have families, whether it's siblings, cousins, aunts, uncles, mother-in-laws, brother-in-laws. If we are so let's talk about family reunions or family get-togethers. If you are so focused on that aunt that has the annoying voice, or that brother that always talks about himself and it's annoying to you, when you go to that family reunion, you're going to be so annoyed and irritated while you're there because you're so focused on that one thing that you don't like, or that person you don't like, that you're going to miss the overall fact that your family is probably a pretty good and awesome group of people as a whole, and you're going to miss the great relationships and opportunities that are there because you're focused on that one negative thing. So now I'm going to translate this into building a business and health and fitness, okay? If you are saying, maybe I'm not cut out for this. Let's say you just make that one statement. you make that one statement and you begin to focus on that statement, you are going to find reasons to validate why that is true. It's how our minds work, okay? So what you're going to do is the first time that one of your challengers quits, maybe life gets hard on them and they stop their transformation, you're going to say, you're going to find validate, no one, it's true. Like I knew that I wasn't cut out to be a great coach. Like this person is not even following through with what they said they were going to follow through. Do you guys see what's happening when you do that? You are putting your ability to do something on somebody else's behavior. And not only that, but you're going to seek and find validation in every single step. So let's say that same thing. Okay, maybe I'm not cut out to do this. You let that one thing get in your mind and you begin to focus on that. The next thing that's going to happen is somebody that you started with or someone that started after you with you is going to accomplish something more than you. And you're going to say, see, look at what they're doing. I'm not doing that. Maybe I'm not cut out for this. Every single thing that happens around you, you're going to find validation on why you are not good enough. Okay? It could be something as simple as we change from selling DVDs to doing Beachbody on demand streaming, or you go from it could be anything. It could go. We go from you're excited about one product launch, like you kind of have fun with that. Something else comes about, and you didn't prepare for it, and you didn't treat it like a business, and you didn't learn about it, and everybody launches a program great, and you didn't. You can say, oh man, see, I knew that I wasn't a great coach. Look, everybody else is launching this so great and I'm not. And you'll continue to find and validate reasons why you are not a good coach, for example, in this story or this incident that you're telling yourself. So the one thing that I want you guys to understand about that is nobody, absolutely nobody likes a victim. Nobody wants to hear victim stories. Like if I sit down with you, guys, what do you want to talk about with me? You want to talk about goals, vision, ambition, positive things that are happening, good things are happening. You don't want to hear me talk about how horrible my life is, how horrible things are for me. Nobody wants to hear from a victim. Nobody wants to be a victim. Yet, many people are becoming that person because you're focusing on things that are negative. You're criticizing yourself. So, my advice to you, because you will find validation for everything that you focus on and say about yourself. So, guys, why? Number one, before I give you the advice on how to change that, why would you do that if it's only going to create more negative emotions and bad feelings in your life? Why would you continue to do that? You're a freaking grown up. So grow up and realize that nobody wants to hear that first and foremost. And why would you continue to do that to yourself if it creates bad emotions and negative feeling and negative energy in you and the people around you? If you're a father, if you're a mother and you're doing that, it's going to be if you continue, it's going to be a horrible example to your kids, your family, your friends, and the people around you. You are better than that. So my advice to help you with this, one thing that I do is it's time for you, and some people are going to think it's hokey pokey, but look at the people who are happy and successful around you. I guarantee you the majority of them are doing this. Positive affirmations, writing down good things about yourself or saying them out loud to yourself every single day. So if you're saying, maybe I'm not a good coach, maybe I'm not such a good parent, look at this, look at that. Here's what you can do, okay? Write down 3 things, positive sentences or words about yourself. And what you're going to do is every morning when you wake up, you can have a note card right here, and you can just say them to yourself. I am an amazing coach. I am a great mentor. I'm an incredible example to my family, friends, and the people that I coach. I am whatever it is, right? And you say the positive affirmations. You say them every morning. You could say them at your lunchtime. You could say them before you go to bed, at least 2 times a day. What's going to happen when you do that is that's the thing that you're going to be telling yourself versus the crappy things that you're telling yourself, criticizing. You're going to say the positive things. As you say the positive things over and over and over, your mind, your subconscious, your heart is going to find reasons to validate, find opportunities to validate around you why those things are true. You're going to feel more positive emotions. You're going to become that person, and you're going to be able to impact and influence other people around you like you can't even imagine from that day forward that you make that decision. So my challenge to you guys is stop with the self-negative talk, stop with the criticism, and realize that you have the ability to change. Every single one of us has the ability to change. So as you make that and you make that decision to affirm those good things about you and make those steps and set up the plan to say those things to yourself every day, you'll begin to make forward process. But guys, give yourself some grace. Don't beat yourself up if you mess up or catch yourself slipping in the thoughts. If you see yourself slipping in the thought, pick up your paper and repeat those things to yourself. It's what the people are doing that are happy, successful, moving forward in their business. And I invite you to do that as well. I'm happy to be your friend, coach, and mentor. And if this video helps you in any way, please share it with somebody else. Don't forget to subscribe and have an incredible day. Peace.